Hi everybody, how you guys doing? Good night. So I just got in and I decided to take my little king, because I call him my king because of everything that he has been through, and he survived, he fought, and he's still here. So I decided to take my son out for a walk today, and we stopped and we got some drinks today. And I just have to share it because it means so much to me to just tell you what's on my mind. Um, I remember my son's doctor telling me that blind is not a bad thing, and it's she spoke about it when I called her and told her of his condition. She spoke about it like it was something normal. It wasn't important. It wasn't nothing to be worried about. But as you can see, my eyes, I'm very tired, but I have to say this. She lied to me. She lied to me. I've always taken my son out because everybody knows I take him to the movies. I try to do a lot of stuff with him, even before we got here for surgery. But I took him into an environment where there was a lot of noise. There was a lot of things going on. It was busy. But I don't think my son survived. He survived it, but my girlfriend was there and her son was a seeing son. And as I said, his doctor said, blind is not a bad thing. Huh. And shrug it. It's normal. He'll get over it. That's the attitude I got. But I wanted to do the interview for persons who have a blind child. It's not something you get over. It's something that stays with you forever. And the first thing is first, I wanted to just share one little thing about it. When my friend walked in with her daughter was functional. There was a lot of ducks there. She was just enjoying the moment. There's 4 ducks there playing at my son's feet and he didn't even see them. He didn't even understand what was going on. There was a lot of noise there. He's only 4 weeks into hearing, so the noise probably more so annoyed him than he actually enjoyed it. I was feeding the ducks for him too, but that never meant anything to him. There's a lot of persons there. You can look at everybody and he never understood nothing. So I think my doctor lied to me. Blind is a very bad thing. It's not what you want. But I know he has to live with that condition forever. But it's not easy. It's not something that you take for granted. Vision is not something you take for granted. I watched the situation and I observed and I saw that my son, nothing mattered to him. I brought his toys and his toys was his comfort. He didn't mind playing with his toys even though the environment was busy. There was a lot of sounds there was music there was a lot of people there were little animals walking around. He could feed the ducks and everything. It never mattered to him. He'll just stay quiet all the time. That's not a regular child. That's not a normal child. So blind takes everything from you. So my doctor lied to me. He's in the top playing. Blind takes everything from you. Yeah, you hear him? Blind takes everything from you. Sometimes you try, like a total stranger could not feed my son. A total stranger could not do much for my son. Once he hears a different sound in the environment, it's a different kid. So I know they lied to me. Blind is not a bad thing, but it's different. It transforms your life. It changes your life. You have to function without vision, and that's not something nobody wants, ever wants. So my doctor lied to me. But you know what? Overall, my son is a happy child. He's a good kid. But just upon observing, I knew that he lost a lot of stuff. Nothing in his surroundings he found useful. He just kept on playing with his toy. He's used to his toy. He has to trust you to eat from you. He has to trust you to be around you. He has to trust you to hold him. He has to trust you. You have to build trust with him for a while before he gets used to you. He has to be used to your voice. He has to be used to your smell. Because, the eyes and the ears are not the best right now, but I guess he uses his nose. If I give him something and he doesn't like it, he trusts his smell. So people, please don't take eyes for granted. Please don't take your vision for granted. Don't take your hearing for granted. I mean, a lot of us have visions and hearing, and we waste it. We waste it. We don't use it to edify somebody. We don't use it for anything gratifying. We just have it and we take it for granted. But just being out tonight, I just understood that my son is going to be different for the rest of his life. And he will need me. Like sometimes if he's upset, he hears my voice and I calm him. Once I hold him, it's a different child. So he has to be used to you 100%. So vision, don't take vision for granted, people. And I know this may not make sense right now, but I just felt that I wanted to do something like this to say to somebody, don't take vision for granted. Okay? And as I said, I've taken him out all the time. But it's the first time I've taken him into such an environment, but he never did anything for him. The soul never did anything for him. Everything the business never did anything for him. The ducks, the animals, feeding the animals, everything never did nothing for him. So please don't take vision, don't take hearing, just don't take life itself for granted. My son is existing with out of the 5 senses, he's probably using 3.5. And he has to make it work. I know they say once he's like that, he tends to function normally because that's what he's used to. But because I'm not used to it, it just seems like a lot of work. But he's a good kid, and I know my God will bless him. And my God gave me a good kid, a nice, calm, loving, smiling, giggly kid. Yeah, so I just wanted to say that tonight. Mwah. Hey, look at the ducks.
Hey, then mind the dog eats a big toy now. They went near me big toy now. I think it's a sheep.
Jesus. Hey, then. Say hi to the ducky. Aiden, Mama is wicked, man. So I want the ducks to be around him, so I'm feeding the ducks around Aiden. Aiden, look at Mommy. Yeah. Cheers.